What's up, Fragrance Family? Here, we're back. This is MG with the Scent Connection. Here we're doing what I'm calling a Battle of the Clones. Battle of the Clones. And here in this series, I'm looking to spotlight two clones or fragrances that have a similar note in them that may actually compete for your attention if they're on your shelf. So, not every clone do you need. We're going to determine today which of these two will reign supreme. So, we have two from the thumbnail. You should see that we have two 2023 bangers. So, we have Ghost Spectre by F.A. Paris Fragrance World. Okay. And we have Rifaaqat, as far as I know, by Paris Corner. And both of these offer unique takes on a vanilla fragrance. So both are vanilla fragrances. They are not similar. They are not the same, but they both offer their own individual take on a vanilla fragrance. So let's start off with the one that came out first, and that's Ghost Spectre by Fragrance World, F.A. Paris Fragrance World. So, Ghost Spectre is a vanilla fragrance with ginger, bergamot, pink pepper, and like a green citrus, cardamom. There's a Turkish rose, and it's a clone of Ane by Nishine. Okay, and so what can I tell you about this? Man, this is a great fragrance. Let's see how it goes. That's the atomizer. Okay. Yes, that thing is beautiful. It's a unisex fragrance. It dries down. I would say the dry down is a little more masculine than unisex, but it's a unisex fragrance. It was a leans masculine in the dry down. And it's a beautiful, captivating fragrance. You know, one of the things that I like the most about this fragrance is probably the patchouli. There's a patchouli part of it. So I didn't mention it in the notes, but there's vanilla, sandalwood, benzoin, cedar, and patchouli, amber, musk in the base. I mean, that's a very complex base. So this it's not a simple, straightforward fragrance. It has a small transition from what I would say is vanilla forward and rose forward to being a little something else, you know, a little more masculine with patchouli, kind of cedar, sandalwood, vanilla situation. And it's a beautiful fragrance. So now let us consider the second one, Rifaaqat. So what is Rifaaqat? So I'm going to say very simply, Rifaaqat is a resinous, smoky vanilla fragrance. So it says has top notes of elemi, pink pepper, black pepper. Okay, middle notes of saffron and olibanum, and a base of vanilla and cedarwood. So you can see right there, these both have vanilla and cedarwood in their base, but this one has notes like patchouli, amber, Turkish rose. You see, citrus, brighter notes, right? Also a little more masculine per se notes in a way. And this one, like I said, is smoky, resinous from the elemi and the olibanum, but it still at the base has vanilla and cedarwood. So you'll get kind of a coincidence. Like they're both vanilla, they're both cedarwood. So now I won't lie, I've worn this one more. I don't know if you can see. Doesn't look like more, but trust me, that's more than I've worn this one. Okay. Um, both beautiful fragrances. So if I had to give a score, I'm gonna score them. I'm gonna score them first as fragrances. Like so, let's do two different things. So let's score them first just by their smell alone, right? Then by their closeness to the fragrance that they're cloning, and then kind of like an overall when you factor in the price. Okay, Rifaaqat, let's start there. I'm going to give it for a smell 7.5. Look, I'm picky, right? So listen, 9.5 be something like your own parfum. 7.5. Okay. Closeness to Baby Cat. Now, I've only spelled Baby Cat maybe once or twice, maybe twice. And so I'm going to give it an 8 for closeness to Baby Cat. But when you put in the price, right? So the first score, I'm not considering the price. I'm just like, this is competing for skin time on my skin. Where is it at? 7.5. Okay. When you're thinking about price, closest to fragrance, I'm going to give this an 8. Okay. Because for the price, I mean, you're not going to get much better of a smoky resinous fragrance. I can think of with vanilla. I can think of some without vanilla that you'll be pretty close to for $30, $40. I would say, yeah, just buy that. If you really like smoky resinous, you know, you're talking about, you know, some of the tried and true classics. So I would say, Now this one, smell, 8. Give it an 8. Okay. Just the fragrance, right? Closest to what is copying, giving it 7.5. I don't think it's that close to Ani. Because it doesn't have the resinous. This has resinous. Maybe combine them, you'll get somewhere close. But this doesn't really have that resinous, deep depth that Ani has. When you're calculating price, 8.5. 8.5. For its price, it's a beautiful fragrance. So that should tell you kind of where I lean. Like, for me, I would prefer this one over this one, right? But if you're a woman, you may prefer this one over this one. Or if you really like smoky, resinous scents, if that's your thing. I like ginger. I love light scents. I love brightness. So I like the citrus. I love the Turkish rose. I love the floral elements of this and the patchouli. That's my jam. That's the stuff I like. I'm not into smoky resinous. If you're into smoky resinous, maybe this flips is crazy for you. But if you don't like, I would say things like Margello's by the fireplace. If that's not something that you like, you might not lean towards this one, right? Or if you don't like Turkish rose and you don't like ginger and you don't like patchouli, then this may not be what you're looking for. So I think if you like smoky, resinous, deep scents, let me just spray it one time. Yeah. Whew. See, to me, this is more feminine. Smoky, resinous, feminine, sweet. Vanilla, somewhere in there is vanilla, right? But I'm getting smoky, I'm getting resinous. Sometimes on one portion, I even got like rubber, right? I don't know if other people experience that. If you've experienced that with either Rifaaqat or a Baby Cat, this kind of rubber note, let me know. At some point on my skin, I even smelled like rubber. So, not for me, per se. So I would lean towards getting this one. In this battle of clones, if I am the judge, jury, and selectioner, we are going with Go Spectre. But like I said, if you like resonance, this is your jam. All right? Look, I look forward. Look, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Give me some recommendations for other battles of the clones. I don't want to battle clones where, you know, this is a clone of this fragrance and this is a clone of the same fragrance. To me, that's not that interesting. I mean, there are other people doing that. There are a lot of great series in that kind of battle of clones. So my battle of clones, I want to battle clones that are in the same fragrance family, like Note Tree, similar profiles, but offer a different take on that profile. So let's do that. If you have some more recommendations for that kind of video, let me know. I look forward to chatting with each of you. If you would like, one person can get 2 to 5 ml decant of Rifaaqat. Hit me up in the comment and say you want a decant. The first one that says that and follows through with the address on when the return email, we will send that off. And once it's sent, I'll post it inside. Okay? Look forward to talking to you guys about fragrances again soon. Have a great day.